What's up, everyone? Here to do Attack on Titan episode 25, and I enjoyed this week's episode. I thought it wasn't a bad way to close it off, and especially that ending, man. If you didn't watch after the credits, you definitely better make sure you do that, because yeah, that ending definitely surprised me a little bit. But yeah, I guess I'll let you guys know what I thought about the episode overall now. So as I said before, I enjoyed the episode, but it was mostly fighting, so I definitely don't want to just describe like what happened every second, so I'll just only go through the main points. So in the beginning, we get a little bit more background with these like religious groups and how committed they are and stuff, and apparently that was the building that Eren knocked Annie into, and he actually killed a couple people. And like, as they were saying in the episode, it was just so crazy to me that like they were really willing to sacrifice, especially not just like regular people, like all these rich people in the inner walls. Like, they were willing to sacrifice them, like, just to get this person and get information. But anyways, Annie actually ends up running for an open area, and Eren is just wondering, like, you seem so bored with life, like, what are you fighting for? Because like, it seemed like you were lying. And I think that was a way of saying that, like, yeah, he kind of knew like something was always off with you. But I don't know, I have wondered, like, just with Eren also, because he got that shot when he was younger. Like, when did Annie get it, and who did she get it from? But yeah, I'm sure hopefully some of these questions will be answered in season 2, because it definitely looks like there will be one. But right after that, everyone was talking about like they might destroy the city, because it was just like they're two huge titans throwing each other around. Like, a lot of people were gonna die, and they were. But it was Erwin's plan, and I guess they were saying that they trusted. And it was just so crazy. Like, the head of the military police was just so mad, and he was like, "Was this your plan?" And he was like, "Yeah." And he was saying, I should execute you here now. And he says, "Okay." And he literally starts telling him the plan. Erwin, man, I just have to say, like, he is a very cold, heartless character, but like Armin has said multiple times, like, you do have to sacrifice something if you really want things to change. And I guess he's saying a few thousand won't be anything compared to what could happen if we don't get these people outside of the walls. But anyways, he starts telling him the plan. He's like, "No, it's fine, I'll let you be judged." And right after that, we go back to Annie and Eren's fight, and they're just fighting, and it's a decent fight, but then Annie starts to get the best of him. And right after that, Eren is just sitting there, and he just thinks like, "I'll kill you all" and stuff, and he starts hopping on one leg and one arm. It was crazy. But he ends up tackling her, and he's kind of getting the best of her a little bit, but then she gets away from him and just wants to climb away from the wall. And Annie has a little flashback, and he says, "Do me a favor, like, no matter what happens or who hates you." Like, it's just, also, I have to say, like, this makes me wonder, like, did her dad do this to her? Like, who was her dad? Because I don't know, it seemed like he knew something. But I don't know, at the end, it also made me think that he was just saying, like, come back from the military corps. But anyways, he tells her to promise me that you'll return. And Eren, like, or actually Misaka ends up cutting off her fingers as she's climbing up the wall, and she falls down, and Misaka tells her to fall. And right after that, Eren punches her so hard that his arm flew off and her head's off. So everyone's scared that Eren's gonna eat her on accident, but it looks like he only rips off just the top part so he could see her. And man, like, he's kind of just in shock, and he was frozen, as he says a little bit later in the episode. And Annie was crying, and she ends up freezing herself, and Levi has to save Eren. And man, after that, the only thing I really didn't like, it pretty much sums up with everyone just around Eren, and he wakes up for a second. It was weird, but then like they show him waking up again. I don't know what that was. But they can't open the frozen thing that Annie put around herself. And yeah, like, after that, it's just everyone sitting around, and Erwin actually gets question, and man, he's just like so cold hearted. It makes no sense, but he's a good leader though, because what he does like almost succeeds every time, where he gets really close to succeeding, but the enemy always does something unexpected. But he gets pretty close though, for sure. So after that, we just have Erwin talking to whoever these guys are. They look like some leaders in the government, and he's saying they have Annie for now. And even though things didn't go like perfectly as planned, that's a big step forward for humanity. And also, we just have a heartfelt moment with Aaron and Misaka, and she's saying she's glad he's okay or whatever. And one thing I have to say that I really did not like in the episode was Armin complaining, saying like Aaron messed up. Like, what did you really expect? You know he couldn't. We all knew that he really couldn't fully beat the female Titan, and he got pretty close. But once again, she does an ass pull and she does something, but anyways, that pretty much sums up the episode. Armin at the end, he was like narrating, or he was the narrator, saying just that we have to sacrifice more if we want things to change and stuff. And man, after the credits, I'll leave it as the thumbnail, but yeah, we just get a pretty interesting thing. Like, it just makes me wonder, like, is everything gonna start where it began again, and now even the inner walls? But yeah, I just definitely wonder what's gonna happen with season 2. I know that the manga is monthly, so hopefully we get an anime within like the next, or not. I don't expect it to come like in January, but at least in March. That would be nice. Another 25 episode one, because then we'll also have a little bit of time to get ahead in the manga. But yeah, it was definitely interesting reviewing this. I'll definitely probably be doing like some of the upcoming things in the season, like Magi, Kuroko no Basket, Hajime no Ippo, things such as that. But let me know what you guys thought about the series overall. I enjoyed it, but I definitely have to say this, because I like to be honest. Like, I liked it, and the beginning had me really hyped, and it is a good series, but I think people kind of did overhype it a little bit. I like I said, I do enjoy it. Don't go crazy, but I just don't think that, like, it's not what I expected. Like, I expected it to be like up there with series that I really enjoy, with my top series. But it definitely is a really good anime. It's like in my top, I don't know, I would say like 20 or something, but it's still good, don't get me wrong. But anyways, like I said, you guys let me know what you think, and thanks.